ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యా రంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Good morning. So in the previous class we discussed about resistance and temperature, how the resistance depends on temperature, how the resistivity depends on temperature. Let us do an example problem based on that. So for example, if the resistivity of a substance varies with the distance. So rho is equals to rho naught into 1 plus alpha x. If the resistivity of a substance varies with the distance as rho is equals to rho naught into 1 plus alpha x. This is the condition where, for example, L is the total length. L is the total length and A is area of cross section. If the resistivity of a substance varies with the distance, rho is equals to rho naught into 1 plus alpha x, where L is the total length of the substance and A is the area of cross section. A is the area of cross section. So find the resistance here. Find the resistance. So we have to find out the resistance in this situation. See here, resistance. So that is the question. Resistivity of the substance varies with the distance. Rho is equals to rho naught into 1 plus alpha x. So now here, for example, so let us say it is the total length of an object. Here the resistivity varies with distance. So here let us say this is the total length and area of cross section. Resistivity varies with the distance. So for the small distance dx, for small portion dx, for the small portion dx, the resistance can be written as the resistance dr is equals to rho dx by a. For the small portion dx, let us say I am considering the small portion of length dx. Here area of cross section is uniform. Area of cross section does not changes here. So for the small portion dx, the resistance can be written as dr is generally resistance formula rho L by a. So here L is the length. Here I am considering the length of that portion is dx, small portion. So rho dx by a. Now total resistance in this situation, the total resistance R can be written as integral of dr. So length varies from 0 to L. So length varies from this position to this position. Here I am considering this small portion of length dx. In this small portion length dx, how this dx varies from 0 to total length L? Dx varies from 0 to L. So that is the situation. Therefore R is equals to integral of 0 to L. dr can be written as rho dx by a. Integral of 0 to L. Rho can be written as rho naught into 1 plus alpha x dx by a. Rho can be written as rho naught into 1 plus alpha x into dx. So here we can write it as rho naught by a integral of 0 to L 1 plus alpha x dx. Rho naught by a into integral of 1 plus alpha x dx. So therefore resistance can be written as rho naught by A into integral of 0 to L 1 into dx plus integral of 0 to L alpha x dx. Split this 1 into dx plus alpha x dx. So then R is equals to rho naught by A into some constant into variable, that gives the variable x. This x varies from 0 to L plus alpha into integral of x dx, x square by 2, 0 to L. So therefore R is equals to rho naught by A into, first substitute upper limit minus lower limit, plus in this situation what is the variable here, x. So 0 is the lower limit, upper limit is the L. First we must substitute upper limit minus lower limit, and alpha into upper limit L square by 2 minus 0 square by 2. So therefore R is equals to rho naught by A into L plus alpha into L square by 2. This is the resistance. Rho naught by A into L plus alpha L square by 2. So this is. Here the resistivity of the substance varies with the distance. Resistivity of a substance varies with the distance. Rho is equals to rho naught into 1 plus alpha x. That is the given condition. Let us say the total length of the substance is L and area of cross section is A, uniform area of cross section. But here the resistivity varies with the distance. So for that purpose, just I am we are considering a small portion of length dx or thickness dx, small portion of thickness dx of area of cross section A, thickness of dx whose area is A. What is the resistance of this small portion? We know the resistance formula, rho L by A generally. So the small portion, small resistance dr, rho resistivity dx by A. Because what is why we are considering dx here? I am considering the length of that portion is dx divided by A, right? Total resistance of the substance, that we have to calculate. Total resistance of the substance we have to calculate. That's why R is equals to integral of dr. Dr in the sense rho dx by A. Just we are substituting the value of rho naught into 1 plus alpha x dx. So rho naught by A 1 plus alpha x dx. This on integrating this, finally we got R is equals to rho naught by A into L plus alpha L square by 2. This is one problem. Next. Next we can go through color coding of resistance. Next topic, color coding of resistors. So that means color. So based on the given color, we can calculate the resistance of the given resistor. That is called color coding. How this can be calculated? So the resistor in the sense a small object we are using in the circuits, a small thing. So in that some colors are there, some colors are present on the resistor. Based on that colors we can calculate the resistance of that resistor. How can we know? See here, see easy way to remember that. Here it is B Roy, Great Britain, very good wife. B Roy of Great Britain have very good wife with gold and silver. So the easy way. So here first B in the sense the color is black, next brown, red, orange, next yellow, so it's green, next blue, violet, gray and white. These are the colors. So easy way of memory is B.B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife. So this is the way, easy way to remember this order, easy way to remember the order. B.B. Roy of Great Britain having very good wife. So we are considering the first letters B.B. Roy. First B means black, next brown or red, O means orange, Y means yellow, G means green, next B blue, next V violet, G is grey, W is white. So B.B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife with gold and silver. What are gold and silver? Just we can discuss about that. So these are the colors, order, this is the order. So B.B. Roy, Great Britain have very good wife. So first black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, grey, white. And see here, condition is B.B. Roy, Great Britain have very good wife. So here we have to consider capital letters. B.B. Roy, black, brown, red, orange, yellow. B.B. Roy, Great Britain, great, in that capital, in that first letter G, the G is green, next Britain, B is blue, next very, V means violet, next again good, G is grey, wife, white, white wife, like that. So B.B. Roy of Great Britain has very good wife. And here let us say have of, no need of this H and O here. If it is a sentence formation, B.B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife. So here of means O, doesn't have any meaning here. Have means H, doesn't have any meaning. That is a sentence formation. B.B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife. So here we have to consider capital letters. B.B. Roy, these 5 letters having their meanings. B.B.R.O.Y. Next Great, G have meaning. Britain, B have meaning. Very, V have meaning. Good, G have meaning. Wife, W have meaning. That is a sentence. You must remember this. To calculate the color coding of resistances, you must consider you must remember this order. Easy way to remember. B.B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife. So first B means black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, grey, white. So this is the conditions. First black means 0, numbering. Next brown is 1, red 2, orange 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So numbers, numbering of the colors, order, how to follow this order. First black is 0, brown is 1, red is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Multiplication. So block is 10 power 0, so 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3, 10 power 4, 10 power 5, 10 power 6, 10 power 7, 10 power 8, 10 power 9. So this is the condition. So this is the multiplication. These are the numbering. and this is the multiplication. This is the table you must remember. This is the table you must remember. So, order B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife. So, that is how can you calculate the resistance based on this? How can we calculate the resistance? See here. So, for example, generally this is a generally shape of the resistors generally. So, okay, this is the generally shape of the resistor. In this generally some colors will be present, 3 or 4, maybe 3 colors or 4 colors. 3 or 4 colors will present here. So, for example, first two colors indicates this digit, and third color indicates multiplication factor, and fourth color indicates tolerance. So, first two colors indicates the digits, and third color indicates this multiplication factor, and fourth color indicates the tolerance. Tolerance in the sense only two colors, gold, silver and no color. So, gold tolerance is plus or minus 5%, silver is plus or minus 10%, no color is plus or minus 20%. This is the tolerance. So, this is the way to represent the resistance of the given resistor based on this color coding. So, first two colors indicates the digits, first two digits, and third color indicates the multiplication factor. This is the multiplication factor. And fourth color, if there is any fourth color, if there is no color, then the tolerance is plus or minus 20%. If it is the gold color, the tolerance is plus or minus 5%, and if it is a silver, it is plus or minus 10%. So, this is the way to represent the resistor based on this color coding. So, let us do. So, first two colors indicates digits. So, for example, first color is brown and red. First two colors are, let us say, brown and red. So, that means first two colors 1 and 2, 1, 2, that means 12. Next, third color is, let us say, blue. Third color is, let us say, blue, that is 12 into 10 to the power of 6. 12 into 10 to the power of 6, that is the resistance. So, let us do one problem here. So, let us say three colors. For example, first one is here, it is red. So, next one is green, next one is, let us say, grey. These are the colors, for example, red, green and grey. So, red in the sense, what is the digit? 2, green, so it is 5, grey is multiplication factor into 10 to the power of 8, 25 into 10 to the power of 8. This is the multiplication. This is the way to calculate the resistance based on this color coding. So, first two colors indicates 2 digits and third color indicates the multiplication factor. So, that is the condition, red, green and grey. So, here fourth one is no color. No color in the sense tolerance plus or minus 20%. 25 into 10 to the power of 8 plus or minus 20%. This is the resistance of the given resistor. So, by using this color coding, we can calculate this resistance. So, let us do one more. So, for example, if it is yellow, next it is orange, second one, Third one is, let us say, brown. Let us say it is gold. Yellow, orange, brown and gold. Yellow, orange, brown and gold. Yellow in the sense that is the number is 4. Next orange, number is 3. Yellow is number is 4. Orange is 3. Next brown, multiplication factor into 10 to the power of 1. Gold is plus or minus 5%. That means 430 plus or minus 5%. Because the gold tolerance is 5%. So this is the way to calculate the resistance by using color coding. 430 plus or minus 5%. So for example, if the resistance is given, how can we calculate the colors? So for example, the resistance is given as, for example, 37 into 10 to the power of 2 plus or minus 37 into 10 to the power of 2 plus or minus 10%. Then what are the colors? 37 into 10 square plus or minus 10%. What are the colors? So third means orange, 7 in the sense violet. Next 10 square, multiplication factor, 10 square means it is red and 10% means it is silver. Orange, violet, red and silver. Orange, violet, red, silver. You see, if the resistance is given like this, the amount of resistance is given, then we can find out colors. Or if the colors are mentioned, we can calculate resistance. So this based on color coding of resistances. B. Roy of Great Britain have very good wife with gold and silver. So that is the way to remember these colors. Order. First block is 0, brown 1, red 2, orange 3, yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, grey 8 and white 9. And these are the multiplication factors. And gold is tolerance is plus or minus 5%. Silver tolerance is plus or minus 10%. And no color, if there is no color, the tolerance is 20%. Let us do one problem based on this example. For example, the given condition is so brown, yellow and it is green and next one is gold. This is the question. Brown, yellow, green, gold. What is brown? Brown in the sense 1. Yellow 4. Green 10 power 5. 14 into 10 power 5. Gold is plus or minus 5%. So this plus or minus 5% is the tolerance in the given value. What is the value we obtained? So 14 into 10 to the power of 5 is the value obtained here based on the given colors. 14 into 10 to the power of 5 is the value obtained based on the colors, and plus or minus 5% is in this value. This is the plus or minus, maybe plus 5% more or 5% less. That is the tolerance because it is given as gold. So this is the way to calculate color coding of resistances. Next. So whatever it may be the color given, remember that in the given situation, first two colors indicates the digits and third color is nothing but the multiplication factor, and fourth color is the tolerance. So very important to remember that. First two colors are the digits, maybe 23 or 12 or 21, whatever it is. First two colors indicates digits, and third color indicates the multiplication factor, and fourth color is nothing but the tolerance. So this is that. Next, combination of resistances. Combination of resistances. So we have two types of combinations of resistances, series combination and parallel combination. After that, mixed grouping also there. So first we can discuss about series and parallel combination. First it is series combination. Combination of resistances. First one is series combination. How can we calculate series combination? If the number of resistances are connected in series, what is the effective resistance? Or if the number of resistances are connected in parallel, what is the effective resistance? That's we are going to calculate. First one is series combination. Series combination means, let us say it is the first terminal of the first resistor, this is the second terminal of the second resistor. That is the first terminal, second terminal, first terminal and second terminal. Series combination means second resistance must be starts from the second terminal of the first resistance. Second resistance must be starts from the second terminal of the first resistance. So this is the first resistor, first terminal, second terminal, first terminal, second terminal. If we connect this in the series combination, how we connect this is second resistance must be starts from the second terminal of the first resistance. Next, this is the first and second one. For second resistance, this is first terminal, this is second terminal. If you want to connect third one, third resistance must be starts from the second terminal of the second one, like this, end to end connection. So first, second one starts from second here, third one starts from second, fourth one starts from second, like that. So this is the way of connecting. All the resistors are connected in series like this. So first terminal of second resistance connected to the second terminal of the first resistance. If you connected one more, third one must be connected to the second terminal of the second one. Next, if you want to connect fourth, first terminal of the fourth resistor connected to the second terminal of the third one, like this. So one after one. So this connection is called series connection. Now, so for example, if two resistances are connected in series, R1 and R2, what is the effective resistance? That's we have to calculate effective resistance. To calculate the effective resistance, so let us consider this is the circuit, let us say it is the battery of potential V, battery whose potential is V. This is the positive terminal and negative terminal. Positive terminal of the battery and negative terminal of the battery. Now, if the circuit is closed, so this is the closed circuit. Now, the current passes through this closed circuit. So here, This is the way the current passes. So, current passes through the closed circuit like this. For example, here if there is no connection, for example, if you arrange one switch here, let us say, if we arrange one switch, if we close this switch, then only current passes. If you open the switch, then the current does not passes. Current does not passes. So this is the closed circuit. So the circuit is closed like this. So this is R1 and this is R2. So in series combination, amount of current passing through the resistances or resistors, amount of current passes through the resistors is same. That means I is same in case of series combination. Amount of current passes through the first resistor and amount of current passes through the second resistor must be same. So amount of current passes through the resistance is same. So here we have the condition V is equals to IR, Ohm's law, V equals to IR. In these are the three variables here: potential, current, resistance. Definitely resistance must be changes, because in the series combination effective resistance must be changes. But in potential and current, any one should be constant. In series combination, there is no junctions, only one wire, the total wire. So there is no junctions. That's why current does not divides. According to Kirchhoff's first law, later we can discuss about that. According to Kirchhoff's first law, where there exists any junction, then only current divides. If it is a single wire, current does not divides. So same amount of current passes, and current does not depends on area of cross section. If area is more or less, current remains constant, and charge flow is also remains constant. Whatever it may be the area of cross section, current flow remains constant. It's very important. So here also the same amount of current passes through these two resistances. Then what is the quantity changes? Potential changes. If the current passes through the first resistance, certain amount of potential must be dropped across the first resistor. Certain amount of potential required to cross the first resistance, and certain amount of potential required to cross the second resistance. V is equals to IR. V is equals to IR. That means to drive the charge in the circuit, certain amount of energy required. So that energy per unit charge is nothing but potential. Amount of work done to drive the charge in the circuit is nothing but electromotive force. Later we can discuss about that electromotive force. Here current is flowing through the circuit. Current flowing means flow of charges. If the charge has to flow in the circuit, we have to apply certain amount of potential. So this is the applied potential. But here it is the resistance for the flow of current. That means to overcome this resistance, certain amount of potential must be dropped here. Next, to overcome this resistance, some more potential must be dropped. Got this point? So that is the situation. This is the potential applied here. This is the potential applied here. Here the current passes through the circuit. Amount of current passes through the circuit remains constant. That is the thing here. First of all, I remains same. That is our first assumption. I same means potential must be varies. How the potential varies? Potential varies means to drive the charge in the circuit, certain amount of work must be required. That work is nothing but potential. So to overcome this resistance, that means current passes through this resistance. So resistance means opposition for the flow of electric current. But still the current passes through the resistance. That means to overcome that resistance, certain amount of work done required. Let us say that is potential V1 here. Next, to overcome this resistance R2, certain amount of potential required here, that is V2. So, potential must be dropped here. So, total potential can be written as total potential is equals to sum of individual potentials. Total potential is equals to sum of individual potentials. For example, if there is no resistances, so for example, if it is a circuit like this, if there is no resistances, no need of having any work done to drive the charge, because there is no opposition. So directly current passes through the circuit. So because of resistance, certain amount of work done required to overcome this. Because of this resistance, certain amount of work done required to overcome this. So that's why this is the situation. Now, total potential is equals to sum of individual potentials. Total potential is V, individual potentials V1 plus V2. Here potential across the first resistance is V1, potential across the second resistance is V2. That's why V is equals to V1 plus V2. But V is equals to formula IR. V1, what is the current passes through this? Same amount of current passes through this. There is no change in the current. I, across V1, the resistance is R1. Across resistance R1, the potential is V1. That's why V1 can be written as IR1 and V2 can be written as IR2. So V1 is equals to IR1 and V2 is equals to IR2. So current is same. Therefore, R is equals to R1 plus R2. Therefore, effective resistance in series combination is R1 plus R2. Effective resistance in series combination is R1 plus R2. If two resistors of resistance R1 and R2 are connected in series, R1 and R2 are connected in series, what is effective resistance? R1 plus R2. Here, R effective is equals to, for example, if number of resistances are connected like this, so R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 plus and so on. If number of resistances are connected in series, then R effective can be written as R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus and so on plus Rn. This is the effective resistance. If the number of resistances are connected in series, what is the effective resistance? R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 and so on, Rn. If n resistors of equal resistance are connected in series, if n resistors of equal resistance are connected in series, what is the effective resistance? R effective can be written as, let us say R plus R plus R plus R plus R and so on R. So that is equals to NR. R series combination is equals to NR. If n resistors of equal resistance are connected in series, what is the effective resistance is NR. So here R1, all are having equal resistance, that is R plus R plus R plus R plus and so on R. How many like that? N. That's why R series is equals to NR. So this is the series combination. In series combination, current passes through the each and every resistors must be same. current passes through the each and every resistor must be same. Then what is the quantity changes? Potential. That means certain amount of potential must be dropped across each and every resistor. Certain amount of potential must be dropped across each and every resistor. Total resistance or total potential is equals to sum of individual potentials. That's why V is equals to V1 plus V2. Based on that, R effective is equals to R1 plus R2. So this is for 2 resistors. For n resistors, R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on Rn. For n resistors of equal resistance, R series combination is equals to NR. So R series equals to NR it is. Now one more point important. In series combination, effective resistance is greater than, in series combination, this is important point it is, in series combination effective resistance is greater than maximum resistance, or effective resistance is greater than highest resistance, highest individual resistance. In series combination, effective resistance is greater than highest individual resistance, So this is the situation in series combination. This will happen. So what is this condition? Let us say so what is the meaning of this word? In series combination, effective resistance is greater than highest individual resistance. So let us say 3 resistances, let us say 4 resistors are connected in series like this. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohms, 4 ohms. What is the effective resistance? R effective. So that is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. R effective is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So what is the value? 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 10. So R effective is equals to 10. So according to this, in series combination, effective resistance is greater than highest individual resistance. What is the value of R effective here? R effective is 10. R effective is 10. And highest individual resistance. What is the highest individual resistance here? 4. So here R effective is greater than highest individual resistance. So that is the thing. It is the 4 is the highest individual. Among the given resistances, which one is the highest value? 4. Which one is the highest value? 4. But we got R effective is equals to 10. That means according to this sentence, R effective is greater than highest individual resistance. This is the R effective. How much we got? 10. But individual resistance is 4. That is 10 is greater than 4. That is the meaning of this sentence. So in series combination, effective resistance is greater than highest individual resistance. So next.